Hi there, and welcome to day 3 of our 14-day yoga challenge. It's wonderful to have you here. Today's energizing little yoga flow will awaken your body. Yoga is an amazing way to start your day as you're doing something great for your body and mind first thing in the morning, setting a positive tone for the day ahead. Let's begin right away. We're starting off this flow in a seated position. Just find any comfortable seated position on your mat. If it feels more comfortable, you can bring a folded up blanket underneath your sitting bones, so you're lifting your hips a little bit higher than your knees. And then go ahead and close out your eyes, resting your hands on your thighs. Arriving in this present moment in your body. Whenever thoughts arrive, let them come and go. Focusing your attention on your breath. Breathing deeply in and out of your nose into your belly. Deepening and lengthening your breath. Grounding you down through your sit bones with every exhalation. Make sure that your spine is long and straight. Imagine someone is pulling your head gently up towards the sky and you're growing tall. Gently moving the corners of your mouth outwards to bring a smile onto your face. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed for the first few exercises. As you inhale, move the head up, moving the chin closer towards the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, moving it down towards the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, breathing deeply into your belly. Exhale out, squeezing the air out of your body. Now inhale, move the hands up as you gaze upwards. Exhale, dropping the hands down in the area between your shoulder blades, gazing down. Inhale, reach the hands up, look up. Exhale, dropping the hands down behind you, gazing down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, twisting to the right by placing the right hand behind you, left hand onto your right knee. Staying here for 3 deep breaths. With every exhalation, twisting a little bit further. Don't strain, don't force. Just gently moving into that twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right, gazing to the back. Inhale, coming back to center, swinging the hands up high. Exhale, twisting to the left, resting the right hand onto your left knee, gazing towards the back. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twisting further, looking to the back. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back to center. This time opening the arms out wide to the side, draw the shoulder blades together, gaze up. Exhale, giving yourself a hug, rounding the spine, dropping the chin towards your hands. Inhale, open up, gaze up. Exhale, round, stretching out the spine. Last time, inhale, open the chest, shine your heart open. Exhale, round and squeeze yourself, hugging yourself. And then release, rolling over your toes, coming into a tabletop position. Inhale, dropping the belly down, opening up the chest, slightly moving towards the front. Exhale, rounding, chin towards the chest and moving the weight towards the back to incorporate some whole body movement. Inhale, open and draw the weight forwards. Exhale, round and to the back. Inhale, open, pull to the front. Exhale, round and push to the back. Coming back to a neutral position and then tucking under the toes, lifting off the knees and sending the weight towards the back into your first downward facing dog of today's practice. Make sure that you're relaxing your head and the shoulders are away from the ears. Your spine is straight and the hips are drawing up high. If your hamstrings are a little bit tight, bring a small bend into the knees and lift off the heels. And then slowly over time, start working towards grounding them down. Walk your dog out by pedaling one leg at a time, bringing some movement into your body. And continue to breathe deeply into your belly. Finding stillness here. Inhale, rise up high onto your toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, and then walk your feet towards your hands. Make sure that your feet are about hip distance apart, and then actively rounding your spine. The head is dropping down heavy, bringing a bend into the knees and getting hold of the opposite elbow. Imagine you're standing on a trampoline, bouncing up and down. Be very, very gentle here. And if it feels good, you can incorporate a small bounce from right to left and back, continuing to breathe and be aware of your breath. Coming back to stillness, placing your fingertips on the mat and straightening one leg at a time while you're bending the other one. Stretching out your hamstrings and the outsides of your hips. Deep belly breathing here. Also finding stillness in this pose with a small bend in the knees. Come all the way up into a standing position. Bring the big toes to touch and a small gap between your heels. Activate your whole body so you're engaging your legs, tucking the belly in towards the back. Dropping the shoulders to the back and down, palms facing forwards. Inhale, swing the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, folding forwards from the hips. Inhale, lift up to a straight spine parallel to the floor. As you exhale, place the hands down and step the left foot towards the back into a high lunge. Inhale, reach the upper body and arms up. Exhale here. Make sure that the right knee is exactly on top of your right ankle. With every exhalation, sinking further into that front leg. Now on the next exhalation, dropping the whole right foot down to touch the floor, and with that movement, you're opening your hip out to the left side. You're grounding down through the left heel and extending the right arm out to the front and left to the back, arriving in your warrior two, sinking into the front knee. Gazing over the right fingertips, hugging in the front thigh, pushing it towards the back, activating your legs. One more breath. And as you exhale, bend the front arm, lowering it down onto the knee, lowering the back arm down, and then drawing it to the front, above your head. Exhale, sinking deeper into this pose. Now inhale, straighten both legs. Left hand is drawing down, right hand is reaching up. Reversing your warrior, straightening both legs. As you exhale, shifting the weight into the front knee, giving yourself a push with the back leg. And then lowering your right fingertips down onto the ground. Your hip is still opening, arriving into half moon. Your arms are stacked on top of each other and you're flexing the left foot. If you're feeling very comfortable here, you can slowly work your gaze upwards. Otherwise, just look down, grounding through your fingertips, and then dropping the back leg down onto the ground, moving the right toes inward so you're facing now the long side of the mat. Your heels are slightly turning outwards. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, folding forwards from the hips, keeping a straight spine here. Inhale, bringing the hands onto your waist and lifting yourself back up. Turning the right foot to the front and lowering your hands down. As you exhale, lower yourself down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the next inhalation, stepping the left foot towards the front. Balancing on the right toes, inhale, lift yourself up, high lunge. Exhale, sinking further into that front knee. Just make sure it's not going above the left ankle. Dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. And on the next exhalation, grounding down through the right whole foot, opening out to the right side of the mat, right hand reaching to the back, left to the front, sinking into your warrior two, hugging in the left thigh bone, activating your legs here. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the front arm and lower yourself down, swinging the back hand down and then to the front, directly on top of your right ear. Inhale, push yourself back up, straightening both legs, right hand dropping down, left hand reaching out, stretching the front part of your body. And as you exhale, moving the weight towards the front, grounding down through the left fingertips, right foot is reaching up high. Your arms are building one straight line, you're opening up the hip. As you exhale, stepping the right foot back down onto the ground, and then moving this time your heels inward, so the toes are pointing away from you. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, squatting down into a goddess pose. Your knees are reaching outwards. With every exhalation, sinking deeper into this pose. Really opening up your hips and strengthening your legs. Now inhale, come all the way back up, rotating your hands towards the front, stepping your feet to the back, and then dropping all the way down, laying the belly on the floor. Placing your fingertips to the front of your mat on the outside corners. As you inhale, push into your hands to open the chest. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Inhale, open the chest, straightening the arms. Exhale, lower yourself down, and one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Moving the hands underneath your shoulders and then pushing yourself up into a tabletop position. Stepping the right foot in between of your hands. Inhale, reach the hands up high. Exhale together in front of the chest and then twisting to the right, drawing the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You have the option to either just stay here or tuck under the left toes and then lift off the left knee into a twisted high lunge. Drawing the upper body back to the front, resting both hands onto the mat. If your left knee is still touching the mat, lift it now up. And then walk your hands around the left side towards the back. So the left foot is now in between of your hands. The right knee is either dropped down or the toes are tucked under. Inhale, reach the hands up high. Exhale, palms together in front of the chest and twist to the left, drawing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Either just stay here or lift off the right knee into a twisted high lunge. Bringing the upper body back to center, placing both hands on the ground, stepping the left foot towards the back, and then lowering yourself down, laying onto the floor, extending the arms out to the side, resting the forehead onto the mat, bringing a bend into the right leg, and then moving it over towards the left side. It's leaving the mat and you're opening up the front part of your body. Coming back to center, switching up the sides, bringing a bend into the left leg and rotating it over towards the right. You can either rest the sides of your face onto the mat or keeping the forehead onto the ground. Coming back to center, extending the arms out in front of you and then rolling over your right side to come into a laying position on your back. Move your feet up to the sky or the ceiling and keep them long and straight. Flexing your feet so the heels are reaching upwards. Try to be active in this pose. Engage your core, your legs without straining, just activating your muscles. Grounding your lower back into the mat. Bringing a bend into the legs, wrapping your arms from the outside around so the fingertips are now on the soles of your feet, pressing your knees into your armpits. And then releasing, dropping the feet down onto the mat and the knees out to the side. The soles of your feet are touching and you're arriving into a laying butterfly pose. resting your hands either on your thighs or the right hand on your belly, left hand on your chest. Then close out your eyes. This will be your final resting pose of today's practice, making it a little bit more active than the traditional Shavasana. Relax your whole body. Shift your awareness to your whole body to become aware of any body parts that are feeling full of energy, and those body parts that might be a little bit tense or sore or simply not feeling as great. Breathing into those areas, becoming aware of your body sensations. Knowing that you can take this deep breath that we established throughout the practice off the mat and into your everyday life to become more present and aware of the current situation. Moving your hands to the outside of your thighs, gently pressing your legs together, then rolling over to the right side, keeping your eyes closed. When you're ready, pushing yourself up into a seated position. Bring your palms together in front of the chest. Gently bowing your head down, taking one last deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth and side out, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Bringing that gentle smile back onto your face, and blink open your eyes. Namaste. I am so happy we practiced together today, and I can't wait to see you for tomorrow's flow. I send you love and light and wish you an amazing day.